Good morning, students. I welcome all of you in my English grammar class today. This is your Shanghita ma'am over here, and today we will discuss more about the subject-verb agreement. So in our two previous videos, I have already discussed with you what are the different rules of a subject-verb agreement. Let us discuss more about subject-verb agreement in this video with the examples. Let me give you more examples on that. Okay. So rule number 1, a subject, the first and the foremost important thing is that a verb must agree with its subject in number. Singular subject takes a singular verb and plural subject should take plural verb. For example, the car stays in the garage. The flower smells good. Here flower and car, these are the subjects and these are singular in number. So after the main verb you have to add s or es. Okay. So that is why the car stays in the garage and flower smells good. Okay. Now come to the next point. Rule number 2. The number of the subject, whether it is singular and plural, is not changed by words that come between the subject and the verb. One of the eggs is broken. That means the actual subject. I have already discussed all these rules to you, but again I am discussing for your better understanding. Okay, students? So one of the egg is broken. Eggs is broken. So here do not look at the word eggs. It is not the subject. The subject is one. It is actually the subject. Okay, one. Okay, so that is why after that, after one, you have to write is. Okay. Generally, the pronouns either or neither are singular and requires a singular verb. For example, neither Yuan or Carmen is available. So, not only Yuan but Carmen also is not available. So, neither of them. Okay, or neither of them. So, that is why is, singular verb is over here. Okay, next. Either Kiana or Cassie is helping today. So, either of them. Either Kiana or Cassie. So, that is why after either or neither or either or neither, we have to use is, the singular verb. Okay. Let us move to rule number 3. These are some important rules that I am again repeating. Okay. So these subjects always takes singular verb like each, anyone, one, anybody, someone, neither, somebody, everyone, either, nobody, no one, everybody. So all these usually takes singular verbs. For example, someone in the game was hurt. You cannot write were hurt. Okay. So someone in the game was hurt. Neither of the men is walking. You cannot write are. So neither of the men is walking. Singular verbs. Okay. Now let us move towards the next rule. That is rule number 4. The following words may be singular or plural depending upon their use in a sentence. Like some, any, all and most. For example, most of the news is good. News is something that I have already told you that news is something that always acts as a singular subject. Okay, students? So, news is good. Most of the flowers were. Flowers, plural. Okay? So, that is why plural. All of the pizza was gone. Was. Because pizza is singular in number. All the children were. Children is plural. So, all of the children were late. All of the pizza is, I am seeing pizza as a whole as a singular subject. So, that is why after singular subject, I have to write singular verb. Singular verb. After the plural subject, I have to write the plural verb. Okay. So, that is why most of the news is good. Most of the flowers were yellow because flowers plural number. So that is why plural verb. Pizza. All of the pizza was gone. Pizza means pizza subject and subject is singular in number. So that is why all of the pizza was gone. All of the children were late. Children plural in number. So were. Where means it is also, the verb will also be in plural form. Okay, students? So all of the children were late. Now let us move towards the rule number 5. The words that indicate portions like percent, fraction, part, majority, sum, all, none, remainder. So all these phrases we sometimes have to use according to the subject. If the object of the preposition is singular, we will write the singular verb. If the object of the preposition is plural, then we will write the plural verb. Okay. So for example, 50% of the pie has disappeared. Okay. So look at over here, the first sentence, 50% of the pie. So pie here, the subject is in singular number. The subject is singular in number. So that is why singular verb will follow. The verb will also be in singular number. Come to the next sentence. 50% of the pies. Here plural number, pies. That means it is plural in number. So that is why the verb will also be in plural number, plural verb. Okay, students? Very simple. Singular subject will follow singular verb and plural subjects will follow plural verbs. That's it. Let us move towards the rule number 6 that we have already learnt. It is that as a general rule, we must use a plural verb with 2 or more subjects when they are connected by and. For example, a car and a bike are my means of transportation. So here a car and a bike both are singular in number. So 2 singular makes it plural. When the 2 singular subjects are added by and, they are joined by and, then it becomes plural. So the verb here is also plural. Okay. So a car and a bike are my means of transportation. Now let us move towards next rule. We have already learned all these rules as well, that sometimes there are words like along with, as well as, besides. So here in the sentences, wherever you will use the sentences, there you have to note down that you will be writing according to the subject. The subject, according to the subject, you have to write down the verb. Like the politician along with the newsman is expected. So you will not look at the word newsman. It is plural in number, so that is why I have to write it plural number. No, you have to remember the actual subject over here is the politician. The politician is the actual word. Okay, so subject is politician is in it is in singular number, so that is why is. Okay, students, the politician along with the newsman is expected. Singular subject will follow singular verb. Okay, come to the next example. Excitement as well as nervousness is the cause of her shaking. So excitement and nervousness, these two becomes plural. No, it's not like that. Excitement as well as nervousness, then actual subject is excitement. It is joined by as well as. Whenever as well as, along with, besides, these words will be there, then you have to understand, then you have to write the sentences, the verbs in the sentences will be in the singular form. Okay, so the sentence is excitement as well as nervousness is the cause of her shaking. Now let us move towards the next rule. Rule number 8. So whenever the words like, the pronouns like each, everybody, everyone, anyone, anybody, someone, somebody, these are there, these will be there in a sentence, then of course you have to write all the time singular verb. The verb will be singular. Okay, Like each of these girls sings well. So here girls is not the subject. Each of the girls. Each of the girls. So each word is there. The pronoun each. Each is over here. So that is why the verb will also be in singular form. Okay. Next. Every one of the cakes is gone. Okay. Every one of the cakes. Here is also is. Why is? Because every, the word every is there. Okay. Let me give you another example from everyone and everybody. So, everyone has finished his or her homework. Everyone has. Singular. Okay. Each of the students is. After each, singular verb will follow. Okay. Each of the students is responsible for doing his or her homework in the library. Each of the students. Okay, so here you have to look at the word each, everyone, because after that you have to write singular verbs. Okay, are, have, were, you cannot write. Let us look at the some other examples over here. So each of these hot dogs is juicy. So I think all of you are quite interested to eat hot dogs. So each of these hot dogs, so here each, the word each is there, the pronoun each is there. So that is why singular verb is. Everybody. So that is why after the main verb I am adding here s or es. So here knows. Everybody knows Mr. Jones. Neither of them is available to speak right now. Okay, so neither of them is available. Either of us or either of us is capable of doing the job. So here is also we have to write the singular verb. Okay. Now let us look at next rule. 50% of the pie has disappeared. Here I think I have already given this example because the pie here is the subject, so that is why has disappeared. And 50% of the pies, it is the plural, so that is why have disappeared. 1/3 of the city is unemployed. 1/3 of the city. Okay. According to this sentence, city is the subject, so city is. After that, singular verb. Next, 1/3 of the people of the city. 1/3 of the people of the city are employed. Here, people is the subject, so that is why are. Okay. Now let us look at some more examples. Like each sees the value of the course. Each. I told you wherever you will see each, every, everybody, nothing, another, you have to write singular subject, a singular verb. Okay. Each sees. After verb you have to add s or you can add es. So you can add s or es after the verb. Okay. So everybody sees the value of the course. Next, everybody has gone to the movies. You cannot write have. Everybody have gone to the movies. Okay. Because singular verb will follow after everybody. Nothing seems right around this house anymore. Nothing seems. Here is also singular verb. Singular verb. Okay. It is also singular verb because nothing, the word nothing is there. Next, another. Another is on the way. Another, after another also, it is also act as a singular. Okay. So that is why the singular verb will also follow after another. Another is on the way. Another were on the way. Another are on the way. You cannot write. Another have, you cannot write. Okay. Singular verb will only follow. Come to the next examples. Many have answered. Here many, the word many always, it is associated with plural form. So many have answered the invitation for Friday evening. A few are not coming at all. A few, it is plural in number, so that is why are. Few are not coming at all. Next, Several indicate that they will be late. Several acts as a plural form. So that is why indicate after verb you cannot add s or es after that. Okay, you cannot add. Why? Because it is plural in number. Only in singular form you can add s or es, but in plural form you should not be adding any s or es after the verb. You cannot add anything. Okay, students? Know this because we have already discussed. I have already discussed these things with you. Now let us move towards another example. There are many questions. The second example is there is a question. Why? In the first sentence you have written over here there are, and the next sentence why ma'am you have written there is? Because many question, it is referring to many questions, plural in number. The questions are many, so that is why plural in numbers. So that is why are. And here you are asking only one question, a question, that means singular in number. So that is why is. Okay. So there are many questions because it is plural in number, and there is a question because it is singular in number. It means whenever you are writing subject verb agreement, please take a look at the sentence, read the sentence, and then try to understand the meaning of the sentence. Then write down the correct answer according to it. Okay. Now come to the next example. Either you or he hates swimming. So you cannot write over here hate. Either you or he. That means any one of you. I have been mentioning over here any one of you. That means singular number. So that is why hates, after the verb hate I have to add over here s. Why? Because it is singular. The subject is singular in number. Okay. Now come to the next example. Neither she nor we walk in the park in the afternoon. So neither she nor we. Here is also plural verb. We are following the plural verb because we are looking at the nearest subject. We are looking at the nearest subject. The nearest subject is we. So after we have to write plural number. So that is why neither she nor we walk in the park in the afternoon. Okay. Next, John or his father wants to get a puppy for Christmas. So or is there, that means you have to understand that anyone, I am mentioning to anyone, that both of them cannot get the puppy. Only one of them, either John or his father, can get. So that is why one, singular in number. Okay, students. Next. Now look at some more examples over here. James and his friends were volunteering at the fire department. Here James singular, but its friends, it is plural in number. So that means it will be plural in number. Singular plus plural makes it plural. Okay. So James and his friends were volunteering at the fire department. Next, either he or his dogs. So which one is the closest? Dogs. Dogs, it is plural in number. Singular, but it's plural in number. That makes it plural. Okay. So the nearest one, we will also look at the nearest subject. The subject which is near to the verb. We will follow that also. Okay. That only. So dogs were. Either he or his dogs were responsible for the mess. Come to the next. Either he or his dog was responsible. Why dog was? Because dog, it is here singular in number. So that is why we have to look at, wherever there are two subjects, we have to look at the subject which is nearest to the verb. So the nearest to the verb was, it is dog. So that is why dog, it is singular number. So that is why the verb will also be in singular number. Okay, students. Come to the next example. Neither the coach nor the players were. Same type of thing. Okay, players, it is the closest one, so that is why were. You cannot write over here was. Okay, is you cannot write. You have to write were or are. Next, neither the players nor the coach. Here the closed one is coach. So that is why it is singular in number. Players, see, it is plural number. Still we are not writing over here where. Why? Because coach is the nearest one and coach is, it is singular in number. So that is why we have to look at, to read the sentence. You please read the sentence again and again. Then try to understand the meaning of the sentence. Then you look at the sentence and try to understand that which verb is closest to the verb. Okay, the verb which is the subject which is closest to the verb, that number, okay, should follow. You should follow that number, okay, and you should write the verb after that. Some other examples, some more examples. Like one of the boxes is open. I told you that one here, it is the subject actually, not the boxes. Okay, boxes is not the subject. The subject is one. So one of the boxes is open. Next, the people who listen to that music are few. The people, okay, the people who listen to that music, the people here are few. So that is why plural number. The team captain, here the team captain is the subject. So that is why is anxious. The team captain is anxious. As well as his player, it is acting as a phrase. So don't look at it. Okay, the team captain is anxious. Is singular. Singular verb will follow after that. Okay. Next, the book including all the chapters of the section is boring. So the book is boring is actually the subject. Okay, the woman with all the dogs walks down my street. So the woman walks down the street. Here the woman, it is singular number. So that is why after the main verb I have added here s, because the verb is also singular. Okay, so that is why the woman with all the dogs walks down the street. So now take a look at some more examples over here. The boys, here boys is plural number, that means it will be walk to school every morning. They take, they plural number, so that is why take. They are in 7th grades, so they are, they is plural number, so they are. Next, the teacher, it is singular number, so the teacher is very strict. She gives, she is also third person singular number, so that is why she gives them homework every day. So here the spaceman eats a lot of junk food. Spaceman, so that is why third person singular number, so the verb will also be in singular number, eats. The spaceman plural number, so that's why the verb is also in plural form, eat. You cannot add over here s. The story, one story, only one story it has been mentioning, so singular number, so that is why s is added over here. The story sounds interesting. The stories, it is plural in number, so that is why the verb will also be in plural number. The stories sound interesting. Here you cannot write s or es over here. Okay, so the stories sound interesting. Some of the voters are still angry. Voters, plural number, so are. A large percentage of the older population is voting. A large. Okay, so that is why is. 2/5 of the troops, that is why were. 2/5 of the vineyard, vineyard is singular number, so that is why was. 40% of the students, plural number, so that is why are, in favor of changing the policy. 40% of the student, singular number, so that is why is. 40% of the student body is in favor of changing the policy. 2 and 2 makes 4, is 4. 4 times 4 divided by 2 is 8. I think all of you know this thing, that 2 and 2, it makes a whole body, so that is why is 4. 2 and 2 is 4 or makes 4. 4 times 4 divided by 2 is 8. So students, I hope that you have understood subject and verb agreement quite well now. Thank you students for listening.